What up, what up, what up? Double M's, it's your boy Keys.
And it's your girl Mandy. Ew.
And we back
with another video.
Yeah.
Portillo's. We're doing Portillo's beef burgers and salads. We have the Italian beef here. I have it on the croissant, of course, with the cheddar cheese.
And I have Italian sausage with bell pepper, carrots, jalapeno peppers, onions. Look pretty good. It looked pretty good. Pretty good.
Pretty decent place, clean.
Oh, and we got some onion rings in here.
And we arrived at opening, and we have tamales too, you guys. We have tamales in here too. So I'll open up one of these for you guys in a minute.
You got the little
gravy
on the side, but I don't think I'm gonna use mine.
Me neither.
Cause I ain't got no chopped beef, no way. So I don't need it.
So we're gonna get into this what?
Blessing session.
Let's do it.
Most loving and gracious Father, thank you for all your many blessings. Thank you for our friends and loved ones stopping in to join us. Add a blessing unto them and upon this food in Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
All right. First bite, that onion ring. Let me get y'all a bigger one.
Look at that, y'all. Look at that. This is on a croissant, y'all.
Yeah. Y'all take a bite of that. Then take a bite of that sandwich. No, this finna be good.
I gotta set my stuff up, y'all, because the spillings. Sandwich. This is really good.
Yeah, that croissant look good.
It tastes good on here too. I'm glad I got the croissant. Full of flavor, buttery, flaky, and so good. On that pepper out of my throat. Give me a little lemonade, y'all. Ooh. Lemonade and all that.
No. If they lemonade not close to Chick-fil-A.
Oh, it's not even close. They're not even in the same conversation or room. At all, y'all. But this is really good.
So right now, with drinks, the top of the list for drinks is what is that one place we ate at in Atlanta?
Oh, Papados. You got Papados. I know you like that drink at Papados we had.
Papados in first place.
What it was called? I don't know.
Yeah, Papados.
But it was so nice, and we enjoyed ourselves. And then we went and saw some friends that we used to live near in Orlando, Florida. It was so nice and reconnecting with them. So that was cool. And today we're going to be out and about. We're doing breakfast at Milk and Honey.
Then Chick-fil-A.
With a lemonade.
Oh, they, cause when you go to Chick-fil-A now, it depends on who working that know how to make that lemonade.
That's true now. Y'all, this is really good though. This is a really, really good sandwich.
I'm gonna let y'all get another bite before I get my bite. All right, y'all good?
Now, I've seen real tamales because we live in Orlando. Well, the Cubans, the Mexicans, they know how to make these things. This one is made,
and they wrap it in a banana
this is made
leaf.
with cornmeal, yeah, so it breaks up easily, y'all. I just opened it and it already broke up. I'm gonna let y'all see that. Get a good look at that tamale.
Uh-oh.
Let me see. Y'all see that? It already broke up because I tried to unravel it.
I know I better get me something to drink. But y'all hear me doing that?
Yeah.
I better get it in.
God. Let me open this up. You know, it'd be hard to kind of like do these mukbangs sometimes in the car, but whew, I'm telling you, they be playing all that music in them restaurants. You can't sit in there. Yeah, so this is tamale. A little piece broke off, but we're gonna go and get it in.
Yeah, this lemonade straight out the fountain drink.
The tamale? Let me try another bite. It's definitely not an authentic one. It's definitely a commercial tamale. The cornmeal is good on it though.
They sell hot dogs and here too.
Not a whole lot of flavor.
And they
Not a whole lot of flavor in that. You wanna try it?
and they sell ribs.
What do you think it tastes like?
It tastes like a chili dog. Yep.
I've had chili dogs got better flavor than this though.
Yep.
like a canned chili, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's I could put my finger on it, but I know it tastes like something like a canned chili with cornmeal, right?
Canned chili with cornmeal around it, cornbread around it.
Yeah.
So it'll be what it'll be good in.
I'm not really sure.
I don't know.
The baby. But as y'all can see, it's really, 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 really soft, y'all. Yeah, it's really, really soft, and I know it's not authentic because like I said, we live in Orlando, where you can get an authentic tamale on every corner, every block. You know what I'm saying? That's you know, that's Spanish town right there.
We here to bring it, y'all. We gonna tell you what's good and what's not.
We ain't gonna lie about it. But Portillo's, I would definitely say the Italian beef, I'm very impressed with them, because the place we went to in Orlando was like
It was just like a little cafe, and then they sell that stuff, and they probably was getting the steakums, chopping it up, making that little stuff, and getting the little cheese whiz and thing, drizzling that stuff on there. Y'all need to stop y'all mess.
Wow, and they're having a special going on from May 27th, I believe, to June 2nd. They're gonna be doing 2 Italian beef sandwiches for $10. Not bad. Might come back over here. I'm gonna try to get a good look at this stuff. Let's see if I can show y'all.
Yep. Anybody that make homemade tamales, y'all will be offended.
Yeah, big time. When I say offended, big time offended. Yeah. But it's bearable. It ain't like, oh my God, I can't eat it. It's bearable. You know what I'm saying? This is definitely something, if I got hungry later, I would snack on it.
Yeah.
I'll probably add a little more seasoning to it, though. And I left my seasoning at home anyway.
And that little green bottle.
I made up a nice little seasoning for us. Because sometimes we go to restaurants, y'all, and the food just be bland. Like, y'all need to add some flavor to this food. And it'd be good if I would have had it in this car, because then we could have, you know, utilized the seasoning for this food.
Yep.
Keys wanted the Italian beef with the Italian sausage in it. That's what I was originally going to get, because I wanted mine to be more bready and I didn't want it to be soggy. You know what I'm saying? So we told them to hold the gravy and put it on the side so we can dip. But she didn't put the Italian beef on there, so.
Let me tell you something.
It's okay.
Young people,
Yeah, and it's a lot of them in there working, ain't it?
when it's the weekend,
Yep.
you know, you got to be, and I should have, you know, we just ordered.
Yeah, we did.
But I should have put the Bama twang on there, talk real slow.
Yeah.
Because they just be ringing up stuff. No offense, young people. But when y'all working, stuff just don't get done right.
And then you repeat the order back, but you repeat it back right, but then you make it wrong. Like, who do that? So I'm confused on that too, because she said you want an Italian beef with sausage, yes. And then only thing we get was Italian sausage.
Cause you know what? I ain't trying to be funny.
Yeah.
But you possibly want to go through the week when the older people that done came out of retirement, they wanting to work so they can stay busy. Those and the other older people that appreciate food.
Oh, show them that, baby. The side of the bread is kind of thick on this one too, y'all. So it's a little different than the croissant. Yes, thick. See that
it's
bread?
like a French baguette bread.
Yeah. And then you want to try it with? You want to just try a little bit of sauce, see if it tastes good with the sauce. You can just dip it to see if the gravy make it taste any better.
I don't want to get my.
I know I don't want my sandwich too wet either. I don't blame you.
Yeah. No, it's the real au jus sauce.
Yep.
The real gravy.
Yeah, it is. It is, y'all. Y'all see that? Yeah. See that?
Yeah, it's the real gravy, y'all.
I'll show it to him.
Cause it got the oniony flavor. So it is good. But I'm not gonna dip
My whole sandwich.
this sandwich in there to make a whole mess.
Yeah, we don't like our sandwich too wet. You know, we like it kind of, you know, buttery flaky, but don't give me wet. Like that lady, you know, not to shade anybody's restaurant, because, you know, I feel like you are a reflection of your business, and if you want to have a lot of business, then you need to kind of like.
And this was the right type of bun.
Yeah, provide the right kind of service and everything. And the Italian beefs we had yesterday, that we tried to eat yesterday, was like,
it was on a sub sandwich roll.
yeah, and then more importantly than that, she toasted them, but then she wet them so bad with the gravy that I'm telling you, like, the sandwiches were just saturated. I asked them to make it dry, and that means gravy on the side. The sandwich won't be dry, y'all. It just means don't add all the extra gravy. You know, so that was good. What?
Y'all, people parking by us because they see us
recording
in the car.
They want to be part of the
and they looking in the car.
Yes, child, they looking. What are they doing? Yeah, we're recording. I also got a fish sandwich out because I wanted to try their fish sandwich out. It looks so good on the menu. And I like this kind of bread that it comes on too. And this is the fish sandwich, y'all.
Oh, now that look pretty good.
Yeah, don't you want a piece, baby?
No. I done ate too much of this bread, y'all. Y'all, I wish we was at home. I could doctor up this lemonade, squeeze some real lemon juice, cause we got lemons, and add a little bit, cause it ain't got no twang or nothing.
You don't have
this thing tastes like lemon flavoring,
right?
Water.
What was that other Country Time lemonade?
Yep. Without the country.
Yeah. Y'all, this fish is really good. She didn't listen to me. I told her to add some raw onions. No raw onions on here, but it's okay. That's lettuce.
Oh, yeah.
And cheese. I told her to add raw onions, and there's none.
Nope.
No, that's lettuce, baby. I know it ain't no onions until I bit it. Ain't no onions. And I do like onions on my fish. I do.
Mr. Portillo. The young people, man.
You know what, y'all?
And I ain't saying all young people, cause it's some efficient young people that look for great customer service. And y'all are really good at that.
I hope y'all can see this. They toast this bun so good. It tastes buttery. It has a lot of flavor. And the fish sandwich is so delicious. I wish my baby had another bite in him, but I would love him to take a bite of this because he would love this fish sandwich. And he's
I'm gonna
fish.
show you. That's it's a little bit from the seariness of the sausage, but this bread is buttered real good.
It is. They toasted this too. This is toasted so good. This is a big old piece of fish that covers the bun from the front to the back, y'all, and this fish hanging off the back. You see what I'm saying? You go to some place and get a fish sandwich, and you eat more bun before you get to the fish.
And it's plain.
Yeah. No flavor.
A plain bun with tartar mayonnaise.
And you know what? I want to extend on what Keys talked about with these young people. And like I said, we're not trying to bash the youth because God knows they're the community and the generation I want to help the most. Because I feel like there's something special in our children. And if we help them develop the right way, we can nurture, those talents and attributes in them,
And we understand everybody want to be, I'm self-made.
But we all need somebody.
But we already know that's untrue.
That's not true.
The real business person never make it by themselves. There's no business person that made it out here by themselves.
Like they say, when raising a child, it takes a village. It truly does, even with business. What I wanted to say about that, though, is that I went to Wingstop a couple weeks back to get something to eat for Keys and myself. Now, I knew Keys had to go to work, so I was trying to hurry up and get the food so that he would have a nice 10-piece wings and, some celery sticks and a drink and everything before he goes to work. Because Keys goes to work a little early, so he have time to kind of get his thoughts together, maybe eat on something, and then he go into work. Well, they gave me a side of ranch. But I made it very well known that I wanted the wings fried extra hard, and I want lemon pepper. Lemon pepper fried hard.
Y'all know what that means.
Exactly. Well, got the order and everything set up for me. I asked for the veggie sticks. I got carrots and celery when I said celery only, but I wasn't complaining about that. I just happened to look in the bag, check everything, because every time I go to this particular Wingstop on West Colonial Drive in Orlando, they always get the order wrong, and I know it's particularly because of the staff working there. Not all the staff are bad people, but the majority of them need to be thrown away. I'm just gonna keep it real. Need to be told to leave. Because my thing is this, y'all. Everybody got to work and pay bills. I don't care if you own a business, you're an entrepreneur, I don't care if you work for somebody else. I don't care what the situation may be. Everybody has bills to pay. However, if you don't love your job, you don't like your job, you don't want to tolerate people, that's cool too. But then go ahead and quit and see how that works for you. But don't work somewhere where you really don't want to be. So getting back to the story, the young lady who was taking my order, initially when I walked in the store, nobody greeted me. There was like a huddle of 4 people. They were all having a conversation, laughing, joking, and playing around. And I'm pretty sure it's because it was slow. There was nobody really in there ordering anything. They had like one couple sitting in there eating food, and then I walked in to order. So you didn't have any.
So there's no reason for you to get the order wrong.
Yeah.
And everything shouldn't come out absolutely correct.
So the young lady, while she laughing and they all talking, her and her co-workers, she finally looks up, like, just standing there. And I didn't say nothing. I was waiting on them to greet me. You know, I'm coming into your establishment to spend money. When you say, hey, welcome to Wingstop, or hello, how are you today, ma'am? Something, nothing. She looked up and said, oh, okay, you want to order? I mean, I would think that's why I walked in here. I mean, okay. So I dismissed it. I was like, you know what? That's no biggie. I ain't
Hey,
trip.
and then if you would have, you know, if she would have came off slick and then said it like that, oh, she got an attitude.
Right.
Oh, I want to give her.
Which is why I had restraint. I had a little restraint. I had a little restraint in the beginning, y'all, but I didn't have any restraint in the end. But we're gonna get to it.
Yeah, that really confuses me about some things. People will walk up to you, you know, and say little slick stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And not saying they trying to be slick, but you know, not even really catching on to how they really respond. Saying something to you,
Mm-hmm.
and then when you respond back to them the same way they just came off to you, they looking like, oh, I was just doing this. I was just asking you if you want. Yeah, but did you hear how you asked me did I want to order?
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't inviting.
And I didn't say anything about it to the young lady. See, then another young lady walks up while I'm telling her how my order put in. Now, the second young lady who walked up started, acting like she was in training mode. Like, now she's training the girl who's taking my order. I've already told this young lady what I wanted. Now she's asking me what exactly do I want. So I'm already concerned there's going to be some confusion with my order, because now we got two people trying to handle getting my order to the cook. When she made the statement to me, as if me standing there, oh, like, I didn't know you were standing there. The rest of y'all dispersed. So now you all of a sudden want to come back over here and like you want to take my order. But okay, whatever. So I'm trying to explain what I've already explained to the lady I was speaking with, to the other coworker. Hey, I want 2 10-piece lemon pepper wings, fried hard, with celery sticks only. Didn't get that right. But anyway, I said I want blue cheese and I want ranch. I like ranch. Keys likes blue cheese. Well, I only get ranch in the bag. So I get to my car and I go back inside and I say, hey, you guys only gave me ranch. Can I get a blue cheese? You're gonna have to bring that ranch back in here, or you're gonna have to pay $1 for a blue cheese. Excuse me, I ordered 2 meals. I didn't order 1 meal, I ordered 2 meals. So I don't have a problem giving you $1 for the ranch if I was asking for additional, but I was asking you for what I already had supposedly paid for. So I was really confused by her attitude and her nasty disposition with me. So I said, I shouldn't have to pay you anything because you only gave me ranch. Well, bring that whole bag back here. I'm not, first of all, you ain't order me around to a thing, okay? Okay? I'm trying to keep it cool right now. Listen here, you ain't order me around to do nothing because I'm the customer. I'm paying my hard-earned money to spend money with your establishment. Now, you may not like working at Wingstop, and I don't know what that's about. But listen here, I didn't choose that for you, baby. You chose that for yourself. So either get your mind right, or I'm gonna help you out. Cause this finna go from being professional to I'm finna step into the bad side, and I'm finna give it to you decent and in order. Well, she then walks away, go gets her manager. Girl, you can go get the U.S. Army. I will still light you up. I care less about that. The manager come out there and say, just give me $1 and I'll give you the blue cheese and you keep it moving. I said, first of all, keep it moving. I said, you know what? Y'all gonna give me that blue cheese and I ain't giving y'all $1, and I'm calling y'all corporate office. So I called the corporate office and I explained to the corporate office how disappointed I am with the service. And I said, I've been here several times before.
We got 20 wings, 1 ranch. Hey, we didn't get another
a blue cheese.
A blue cheese. And all this ordeal. Now I wasn't even with her.
No.
And I can see this. I'm like, what?
And I'm like, okay, so, you know, I tell her, I'm not giving you $1 for anything, because if anything, I can go down to Publix and I can go buy me a bottle of blue cheese or a bottle of ranch. It ain't that serious. I don't give a care about nobody saying y'all got the best ranch, it tastes good, yeah, whatever. Ranch is ranch. I get me some ranch and to go right good with these wings. But what I'm not going to tolerate is disrespect from nobody. That's a no-go. So I called their corporate office, and the lady act like they were going to do so much about my complaint. They were looking into it, I called the lady immediately when I walked back out the door to get in my car and drive away. Immediately, because I didn't want anything misconstrued about what time or day I went in there. I called immediately and gave a verbal complaint. And they claim they want to get back in touch with me. I never heard back from the Wingstop corporate office. So that tells me one thing about Wingstop as an establishment, and particularly the one on West Colonial Drive in Orlando, Florida. The owner of that particular Wingstop. That tells me that you don't care about the people you're hiring, and you don't care about the customers. And let me tell you something. The more bad reviews you get on Google, it takes the numbers down. So what that tells people, go to another Wingstop. Because you got to remember something. One person don't own them all. One person don't own them all. So if everybody keep going to having bad experiences with the staff, and then I even read a Google review on them where another person said all the staff need to be fired. All the staff need to be fired. And I'm like, wow. I'm like, this is really bad, because I had the same experience as this person, and I wrote up a really, really nice review, and I put it on Google, and I let them know. I said I do mukbangs on YouTube, and I'll be talking about y'all on there too. I said, yeah, it may not stop your business, it may not halt nothing, but I will be letting it be known so that people are very cautious and particular about where they go pick and choose to eat.
It's not about the here and now.
Yeah.
It's about the future.
Right.
So step by step, people stop coming. People start continue making them bad reviews. There's gonna be a hiccup in the base basis of that business.
Keep treating people nasty and keep talking to people any kind of way, like that job, you got some job security. Ain't no such thing as job security. No such a thing. Y'all walking around in the establishment. Let me tell you something. When you don't have customers, you could be wiping tables, cleaning the dining area, sweeping, mopping. You could be wiping the counters, making the place look clean and fresh and presentable when customers do come. No, they stand around talking, lollygagging and laughing. If I was the owner, I would have told all of them, you go home. You can go home. You can go home. I run this place today myself, and I'll pay more money to an agency to send me some people that I can tell what to do than to deal with this foolishness right here. You gotta go home. Because if you don't want to work, why be here?
And you can tell when you go in an establishment who really cares. Like right now, we at Portillo's. You got young people standing around, but you got an older gentleman that works here. They got the staple of business down pat. He out here wiping down the windows so you can see through the windows, and they are not all smudged up, making sure the chairs are pushed in, wiping off the tables, making sure you have a nice spot to sit down and there's no food from yesterday and all that kind of stuff around. And
mind you, he's doing this 1 hour into opening, meaning he's doing this throughout the shift. A young person, not to throw no shade at y'all, but some of y'all will be like, oh, we just opened an hour ago. Ain't no point wiping nothing down right now. Ain't nobody here anyway. You want your place of business to be inviting to your customer. You want to keep it clean all the time. Like Key said, you want to have fresh scent cleaners around where you can keep the place smelling fresh and nice and clean, and you wiping the tables down, you wiping the chairs out, and not using the same rag. But, cleaning the tables and chairs and making sure that things are organized and there's no trash and debris on the floor. That older gentleman is doing that. There was another older gentleman, a black guy. He's not old, but he's older than those younger people that's working in there. He immediately got on the register because he saw the line getting a little long. He immediately got on the register and greeted the young lady and asked her what did she want to order. Repeated her order back to her, made sure it was right. I didn't see the lady have to go back in there and say my order was wrong. She started eating her food in her car and drove on off. It's not to say that all young people don't have a mindset to want to take care of themselves and do the right thing, but it is kind of bad when you see people, just don't care. You see young people just don't care. Sorry, y'all, the camera battery was going dead. I had to switch it out.
But also, y'all, in establishments, some people don't have good people skills, and because of how they look, young people, oh, she's very Let's use the young ladies. Oh, she's very cute. She's, very bright. Oh, has a nice glow about her. And yeah, let's put her on the cashier. Just because somebody looks good, don't mean they have good people skills. Her people skills aren't up to par. A gentleman, oh, he's very handsome. He's a nice looking stud. You know how people talk. Oh, look, his posture, he stands up straight. Well, great. But what about his people skills? When it's time for him to interact with people.
Right.
Come on, man. Put him in the back. Put him in the back.
And I do believe that sometimes these managers are hiring these people because of the way they look or the way they think they appear. But how about, not only asking them about their previous work history, but walking them around saying, well, hey, we're going to try it out on a trial basis. I'm going to have you come in here. I'm going to work with you, and I'm going to see how you work.
Yep. You know who I like? What's his name? The chef. Gordon Ramsay. When he had that where you can be a chef, they were all the chefs, it would be a lot of them, and then close to the end, when they about to pick a chef, it'll be a red team and a blue team.
Oh yeah.
And they have to all have their little area. Somebody be the greeter, somebody be the waiter. There's a sous chef, a regular chef, and they all each day have to switch positions. And he's seeing what's their weakest point and what's their strongest point. But all of them wanting to be chefs.
But even when I was 16, I saw that at McDonald's.
Yep.
One day I will be in the drive-thru. One day I will be on the grill. One day I was only on fries. One day I was at the front cashiering. One day, the only thing you do is take care of the dining room. All you do is wipe, table, sweep, mop, keep the dining room clean throughout the day.
And you knew who was strong at all areas when the person was never there, and it still exists till today.
That's right.
When a strong person is good and well-rounded in all areas,
yep,
and never complain, I ain't cleaning up them bathrooms today. Them people nasty. But you ain't cleaning up the bathroom either, but you got to go use it, so that makes you just as nasty. Great day, man.
And it is true, because even at my job, I excel in all areas as a nurse. I excel. I know the system very well. I know the policy and procedures very well, and I know how to do the work very well. So when you leave an establishment and you're a well-rounded employee, like he said, and you can do everything and you excel and you do it to perfection almost, you can believe me. I don't care what nobody say. Oh, they miss you. Oh, they miss what you brought to the table. They miss it. They miss it. But that's what I'm saying. If you don't want to do something because either it's burning you out, you don't like it, you don't want to do it, then don't be there. Don't be there, because ain't nothing worse than poor customer service and your food ain't right. My food ain't right, so my appetite's already being spoiled.
And they looking at you like it's your problem, but you giving them money to give you some old, cold, crusty. Say you went to a burger joint, an old, cold, crusty burger with the cheese look like it been melted on there since yesterday. So they can hurry and get you out the line, or the fries look shriveled up.
And if you say something, hey, this food isn't fresh, I asked for it to be cooked to order. You said you were going to do that. And I'm bringing it back in because if you look at this, do it like it's been cooked to order. I can't. One thing, if you apologize and you say, you know what, I'm so sorry, the cook didn't do it, I put it on the order, but I'm gonna go back here and make sure it gets done. If you give me attitude, I promise to God, I don't even exchange my words. I just ask my money back. I go ahead and say, you know what, because I'm trying to be a better person, and I'm trying to really do, I'm trying to be the person I want people to be towards me. So even when you don't act right, I still try to have a positive attitude. So what I do at that point, I don't exchange no words. A refund, please. Can I get a refund, please? if you try to continue to talk about we gonna make the food fresh, stay in a zen, good place. Refund, please, because that's the one thing I can't tolerate. You know you wrong, and you trying to be wrong and strong. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Don't flex. Don't flex. Don't flex. Please.
No flex.
Please. But for real, you know that mess. That irks me and Keys. We don't like that. Don't do that. Just give me the refund and call it a day. No harm to you, young lady or young man. But don't try to flex.
I done completely lost my appetite.
Yeah, don't do that.
And I'm not possibly gonna go eat and patronize anybody's restaurant because I'm in my feelings now about any of that food. I'd rather go to the grocery store and cook myself, which I should have did in the first place.
Right. Because what happens is you go to these places and they don't make the food right, or you're disappointed with the service, and then you're trying to maintain a cool, calm, and collective approach. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to be getting outside of character, and you don't want to be out here talking to nobody crazy or whatever. Because, you know, at the end of the day, you get my money back, I go about my business, and I go somewhere else where I feel like, you know, the service is better. Or I try somewhere else to see if the service is better. You know what I'm saying? I have that option.
Portillo's, you see what you done did?
Don't try to convince me. Don't try to convince me that, oh, we making the food fresh. I've had females, young ladies working in these establishments, fast food restaurants and stuff, you know, well, we making it over. Girl, listen here. I'm gonna need you to dial it back. You at a 20, but I'm gonna need you at a 5. I had to tell a young lady that one day. I said, listen, I know you at a 20, but I'm gonna need you at a 5. I said, all I'm asking you for is for a refund, okay? That's all I'm asking. I said, this ain't nothing personal. I said, you don't own this establishment. You work here, okay? You work here. So you don't have to take nothing personal about me asking for a refund. Because whether I spend my money here, whether I don't spend my money here, it don't necessarily directly affect you. You know, if it was mass of us not wanting to come here and eat anymore, it would affect your job, and it would affect the owner's position with his business and everything like that. But me asking you for a refund, me one customer, listen, don't take on that burden, okay, baby? Don't take on that burden. She kind of looked crazy at me because she was like, when I explained it to her like that, it kind of made sense. Yeah, what you getting all hyped up for? Give me my refund and call it a day. We ain't got to do this. Because I'm telling you, you're not going to win in this conversation or this argument that's about to ensue. You're not going to win. So just give me my money and keep it moving. That's it. Straight up. You're not going to win. No. But I try to be respectful because I used to work fast food as a teenager, and I know how hard it was sometimes dealing with people. And I knew the customers who was complaining because they just having a bad day and they want to give you a hard time. I knew those customers from the ones who genuinely had a real concern their food wasn't right. I knew the difference. So if I've done it before, then I know what I'm presenting to you. I'm not just a customer complaining about my food or trying to go on a rant. I'm simply saying, hey, give me the kind of customer service and respect that I'm giving you. I'm not yelling at you while I'm placing my order. I'm not slamming nothing down, giving you bad attitude. Don't get that to me. And the staff here at Portillo's was very nice people. Don't get me wrong. They just got the order wrong a little bit. It's a nice place. It's a nice place.
It's an awesome.
But I had to talk about Wingstop, y'all. I had to talk about Wingstop. And I don't give a what Wingstop got to say. And I hope they see this video. Wingstop on West Colonial Drive, Orlando, Florida, next to the Sprint store. Be specific about y'all location.
Hey y'all. Hey, my out is y'all will mess up everybody's food that come in the establishment to eat. But when it's time, those of y'all that like to eat at the establishment you work, because most people, they don't eat at where they work at. But those of y'all that go on break and y'all make y'all food, y'all make it fresh.
Which is the majority, y'all.
You don't go up under the heat lamp and grab you a sandwich and all of that. And then when you make your food, you gonna make some kind of extravagant little make your mess meal, putting everything y'all got in the stove to make the sandwich.
Listen, he ain't preaching nothing but the gospel right now. Because when I worked at McDonald's, but when it was time to go on break or go home, honey, we would be putting fresh patties on that grill, making fresh Big Macs, making fish fillet sandwiches, not with the half slice, but the whole slice of cheese, fresh tartar sauce, onions, putting everything on that we wanted. We would be dropping fresh fries. I mean, we would go home with big old tote bags that McDonald's have. Tote bags of fresh hot food for our family. Okay? My brothers be still up at home. Somebody, you on your way home, sis? Yeah, I'm on my way home. And I got some fresh Big Macs, fries, and fish sandwiches.
And your boy worked at Chick-fil-A and Checkers. So I'm gonna give y'all the when I was working at Checkers, because they ain't got this no more. They had apple nuggets. Apple nuggets.
Oh, wow.
So that lets you know when your boy was working now. Now they just got the little apple pies.
Yeah, because I ain't never had no apple nuggets.
Them apple nuggets was fire. And your boy is on point with the Checkers chili cheeseburger. Boy, I make that thing right. But Chick-fil-A, your boy was right on time. I was going in Maitland, the Chick-fil-A in Maitland.
Oh, I used to love that Chick-fil-A. That Chick-fil-A, that stayed packed.
Yeah,
they stay packed to this day.
And then
they get a lot of business over there in Maitland. Maitland is like, it's a lot of industrial buildings and companies around that location, isn't it?
Yeah. And then other than that, your boy worked at SeaWorld. So your boy had 3 jobs company.
Yeah, I worked at Hardee's, Wendy's, McDonald's, and then at 17, I went into working with developmentally disabled individuals, you know, bathing them, doing all that type of CNA work, and then I became a CNA thereafter, and then I went back to school and became a nurse. But yeah. Basically what we're saying is we've always had jobs in public service.
Yeah.
We've always been here to serve. And I've always wanted to be the best at what I do.
It ain't just about making food. It
ain't about making money.
A food establishment.
No.
It's about dealing with, every job is about dealing with the people.
That's right.
You deal with the people first, and then that particular establishment you working at, that's second.
Because let me tell you something, if you handle a customer the right way and have some respect for the customer, and you always have a pleasant, positive attitude, even if you get the order wrong, that customer is more likely to be like, you know what, it's okay. I'll wait for you to fix it. You know what I'm saying? And they will still come back to the establishment because they'll say, the people here are so nice. What's going on?
Hey, y'all, I just stopped her real. We're not.
Like a big kid.
We're not domestic animals.
He a big kid. I tell y'all the truth.
I love animals.
Really?
I do like animals, but
which animals?
Just say,
goldfish.
it's an animal.
Goldfish. He done told me straight, the only animal we have in our house is some goldfish. Hey, man, he said he ain't clean up behind no dog.
Nobody that can't clean up after me.
He said he only gonna clean up after his baby.
Somebody told me, sorry, you're lost. I beg a differ. Thank you very much and have a nice day.
Somebody told you that?
Thank you very much.
They really don't know us then. Dang. Hey, if you're an animal lover, we ain't trying to. We ain't coming.
No.
We ain't doing that.
Because we love animals. Don't get hey, you know, within
I'm
reason.
Just serious.
Hey, within reason. Hey, I love animals within reason.
Yeah, within reason.
Yeah.
Have I had some bad experience with some animals? Yes, I have.
Same.
But you can have bad experience with people. Don't mean you stop loving people. So I get what you're saying, babe.
And some of them I don't love. It's just love and I ain't gonna say hate. It's a love and a dislike relationship.
Right.
But I'm gonna just say this. Hey, you know, they're making restaurants and places animal friendly, but hey, I don't want to go to a place where I'm finna eat and somebody has a pet and I'm eating right next to your pet. I'm kind of same way about grocery stores. Sorry. It wasn't like that before.
No, it wasn't.
And nobody didn't have a problem with it.
No.
But now if you say it now, everybody's gonna have you're not an animal lover, Keys. But because I'm stating it now, nobody had a problem with it back in the day.
When there were no dogs and stuff allowed in restaurants or inside of grocery stores, and now all of a sudden, because people are saying that these animals are their children, and I get that you love your animal and things like that. I do understand.
The reason why I say that, I seen one of them went in the store to get a couple of items that Mandy told me to get. I was getting off of work, trying to hurry, cause I'm the kind of person, I'll be tired getting off of work, but I ran in the store to get the stuff, and a person had their dog and they was walking, and the produce, some of the stores, the produce be right up front when you come into the store, and somebody had their dog and they was walking around where the veggies are, and the dog peed right there on the floor. I walked right back out the store. I wasn't even going to get nothing.
But listen.
I know we on the rant, y'all.
But listen.
But I'm just saying.
Baby, listen. Way more bougie than you, so I would have been jet.
Yeah.
I would have been jet skiing out the store.
Hey, I turned around, walked right out the store. I wasn't even there to get food. I was there to get like paper towels and stuff like that.
But listen, y'all.
But
listen, y'all. I have gone in restaurants with Keys, and Keys can pick up my energy right away. He'd be like, "But you want to go somewhere else?" He already know.
Ain't no sense of sitting there tolerating that and getting the. I'ma get the rolled eye. I'ma get it. Not those people.
They gonna get it too. They gonna get it too if I go in there. You know me. Keys be like, let's just go.
I know. I just want to see how. Is there anybody out there that got the same feelings like we got? Let us know. If you got anybody, and what I'm saying is, if you go into a grocery store and somebody has their pet, and the pet uses the bathroom, whether it's pee or boo-boo, and you know what I'm saying, will you walk back out the store and like, they ain't stopping me from getting what I need? Or if you at a restaurant and the pet boo-boos and it's right by where you eating and the other people sitting right there. And you just got your food and sat down.
There was a video that went viral where a young lady was going off at a restaurant saying, "Don't nobody want to eat with no effing dog head," or something like that. If you guys seen that video clip where it was surfacing around on Facebook a while back, where a young lady was going off on this establishment about allowing a customer to have a dog in there.
We're not saying we disapprove.
No, it was a service animal for It was a service animal for the military guy, whatever. And the girl, she did overreact. I feel, in my opinion, like she was clicking everything. I feel like if you see an animal in an establishment you don't want to eat there, then you just go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to eat there.
Mm-hmm.
Don't make a big deal about it. Okay, they got dogs in here. It's multiple dogs sitting around in here with these military men. Okay, peace out. Thank you for your service, you guys. Peace out. And Keys is mentioning all this because right outside Portillo's, there's a couple sitting out here and they got a big dog. He look big as a golden retriever.
Scooby-Doo.
He ain't Scooby-Doo. He more like golden retriever.
In the mystery machine.
He more like golden retriever. He's a beautiful dog. He's beautiful, y'all. He's very beautiful. But he's out here, whatever. He's probably trained. He probably know not to go out there and poop and pee right there, whatever.
Scooby-Doo was trained.
But if your dog is not, trained and things like that, but they're outside though, so I wouldn't even trip by that. I would just go eat inside. You know what I'm saying? Because it's sitting outside eating.
I'll just leave.
I would just go inside. If there's no animals inside, I would just eat inside. If I don't want to be sitting outside around a big dog like that, I would just go inside this house. They're sitting outside eating. And I know it's a lot of people that feel the way we feel. They have the same sentiments as us about animals. Some people have animals, but they don't necessarily want to eat in the same room as their dog. Or they don't want their dog licking on their plate. I've seen people actually let their dog eat off their plate. I would never do that, but I've seen that. Have you not seen that though? We've seen that before.
Oh, yeah.
We've seen that.
I've seen people feed their dog, let their dog lick their hand, and they get their food, eat it too, and let them look at.
No, but I'm talking about why you eating your green beans off your plate, your dog licking on the plate too. I've seen somebody do that.
Yep.
I've seen that. You know what I'm saying? But to each his own. No judgment here. But I'm just saying, for me personally, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it.
But they say the cleanest thing on the animals is the mouth.
I don't care what they say. I don't like the song, what they do, whatever we tell them. I don't care what they say. I ain't with it, y'all. Straight up, not. No, that's too much. And then, you know, like I'm trying to mention to you guys too, was that there was a young lady who was going to do my hair one time. And, you know, she had a big dog. And I was like, you know, is the dog going to be present while I'm getting my hair done? Because I really don't want a dog sniffing on me, touching on me, anything like that. I'm okay with, you know, you providing a service. I'm paying for the service. I'm also hoping to be in a clean, comfortable environment while I'm getting that service done. Now, she had a big old sign up there saying you can't bring your children to her house. So you don't want kids running rampant throughout out your house while the parent is getting their hair done. I don't have any kids, so that wasn't an issue for me. But I'm just looking at, dang, you got this sign up saying they can't bring their kids, but you telling your customers that this big old dog is gonna be allowed to roam free. I don't lock him up. I let my baby roam free. But you telling me I can't bring a kid here? Like, I just thought that was like really crazy to me. Like, I'm like, wow, you say that people can't bring their children with them, but this dog can sniff, lick on people and everything, and they're gonna have to either be able to tolerate it or they can't get their hair done. And I told her straight up, I'm cool going somewhere else. I'm cool going somewhere else, and that's why I try not to get my hair done but anywhere but at a salon. I try not to deal with these home hair care people. I can't do it. Yeah, home care nurses. I can't do with these home hair care cosmetologists or whatever. You know, not to throw any shade. There's some who got a setup.
Hey, you better not say
really
it,
cool.
y'all. Mandy, did you just compare kids to dogs?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
No, you totally went left.
Yeah, what I'm saying is that how you gonna make me have to deal with your dog, but you saying you ain't deal with nobody kids. I'm saying if the kids can't be there, then the dog should be put away, or the dog should be put out back to run around freely and roam and play and everything. But not while your customer's sitting there trying to get their hair done. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, I feel like there should be a level of respect and a level of courtesy that you provide and comfortableness that you provide to your customer. But I you know, to each his own. You know, I just say, you know, some people I can't deal with. Like, I went to people's house before and got my hair done. Nice setup, clean, nobody around. They get my hair done. They all about business. I pay them. Thank you so much. See you next time. I've been in those environments too. But then they have somebody tell me, oh, I don't lock my dog up, but you sure can't bring your kids here. I don't have any kids, first of all. And that dog is about big as, like you said, Scooby-Doo. And she wanted to let Scooby-Doo, what they call them, Great Danes? It was a Great Dane dog. One of those. And she was like, he runs around the house, and she was locking him up.
Them things look like ponies. Like goddamn ponies. And almost a horse.
And y'all, I'm scared of dogs. So when she told me that the Great Danes would be running around while I was getting my hair done, really?
You might as well say them things talk when they bark.
And then listen to my he loved my customers. I won't be one. I won't be one.
Man, I seen.
It wasn't a little puppy. It was a Great Dane. Y'all was like, no.
I seen a Great Dane run across the street one time after this kid tackled this kid and then start humping him.
Oh no!
How you get this big ass horse off of you from trying to hump you? I'm talking about, it looked like a horse galloping across the street. Man, I jumped on top of that car. Dude, like, he was like a deer in headlights.
Why you ain't help get
help, nigga? Help yourself.
You better not talk to me like that.
Babe, that wasn't you. We was young.
Why you ain't trying to go that great?
No way. That thing looked like a horse, y'all. I jumped on top of that car so quick. It wasn't like that. Cause the head of a Great Dane, if you on top of a car, it reach right up to the top of the car. So it ain't like I got away.
Listen, I remember when they used to do pet therapy at my job. I used to work at a site facility here in Orlando. I used to work at a site facility in Orlando where they did pet therapy for the kids that I worked with that were from age 4 to like 12.
When they did that, I stood outside the door.
I would always go in the mid room. Then people be asking, where's the nurse?
Oh, she's in there doing some paperwork. Yeah, tell him whatever you want to tell him. But I'm not coming out there to sit with Mr. Great Dane. No.
When them people are saying, he's friendly, you can pet him.
Yeah, and them kids to love that. I seen one of them kids try to give him that dog neck. I said, you can't give him the dog neck. Trying to ride like a horse because that's what they thought. You know, they're like a big old horse. Them dogs are huge, y'all. They huge.
He's friendly. You can pet him.
Cocker spaniels, small pets, they don't bother me. You know, that don't bother me. But for you to tell me you're going to do my hair and a Great Dane going to be running around the room and your living room ain't but so big. You know, we turn around in here, we almost taking up too much space, me and you together. And then you got a Great Dane that's going to be running around in here and you tell him you don't lock him up and you don't put him out back because you want him to be free. Why he can't be free out back while you do my hair? Like, I just wasn't having that, so I never did have any service with her. But I do agree with you, Keys, to a certain degree. People, you know, if you need a service dog because you can't do certain things by yourself, you handicapped, and there are reasons why you have to have that dog. I get it. But yeah, they just bringing their dog out. You could tell that's what that is. But I'm glad that they went outside, though, instead of taking that big dog inside. You know, he's shaking his hair everywhere. He not sitting still, and he trying to get up on the table to get their food. You know, that's a bit much. I wouldn't want to sit next to them. No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't, because I feel like there's a time and a place for everything. There's a time and place for everything. Would I take my children everywhere? No. And a child shouldn't be in a salon anyway. I want my kid in the salon breathing in chemicals and things like that or whatever. But if I had to take care of something, I would then send my kid with someone to care for them. Key's gonna keep them, or my mama gonna keep them, or whatever, while I'm taking care of my business.
Yeah, while she getting her hair done, I'll be with the kids.
Right, like, yeah, that's her. I understand that, and I feel like just like with animals, there are certain places and places they shouldn't be at certain times. They just shouldn't, you know. If you're not using them because you need the assistance and the help from that animal, then why are you carrying that animal around? And then some people are not even grooming and keeping their dogs up. That's another problem. You know, if you're going to have an animal, don't mistreat them. Do not mistreat them, because
we on the rant, y'all. We on the rant.
Yeah, because all the dogs, because honestly, all dogs are not vicious and they're not harmful. All pets are not bad. Cats, dogs, you know, whatever you got. But treat them good. Don't just have a pet you don't clean them, you don't train them, and then, like he said, the pet going into the store peeing everywhere. That's not good. In a place where grocery and produce is at, come on, man. Nah, that's a bit much. That's a bit much. But we just wanted to let you guys know that Portillo's is really good. The food was very good, y'all. I'm very impressed. So I would definitely come back here again. I would definitely come back here again and try something different. They have pasta salads, they have charbroiled burgers. They have that fish sandwich, the bomb, y'all. The tamales are okay. I probably wouldn't get that again. And they have ribs here too, half rack, full rack. But we didn't try the ribs. We weren't really in a mood for ribs or whatever.
Yeah, because I don't really see like a grill where they can really
make them
grill. I see a grill where you can do hot dogs and stuff like that. You know, but my thing is that's like some of the soul food places. Y'all you making ribs, but you making baked and broiled ribs. Yeah. So don't forget to like this video, thumbs it up,
subscribe if you haven't already.
You already know, hit that notification bell, bing, so you can be notified of all the content, all the videos that we have in store for you. Get down there in them comments. Comment on everything. We don't care. Get down there. We know y'all got something to say. Y'all got something to say because we talked about dogs. I know y'all gonna say something. But, you know, we ain't domestic. Animals, man. Them animals, leave them where they supposed to be.
Whatever.
Hey, we love y'all. If y'all are new subscriber, welcome to the Devil M Kingdom.
And we'll see you in our next video.
All right, we out.
Bye.
Later.